What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is another Watch of Realms video and we are currently on the test server having a look at Kineza, at how she's going to perform in the game. I have done a video previously on Kineza, so I did talk about all her skills etc. in that. So if you are wondering about that, then maybe check that video out as well. It is obviously on the channel. In fact, I'll put a little link in the description below so that you can go to that one. So I think they have improved her, how she reacts with attack speed. I think they've improved the a little bit more chance to dodge, or I'm not quite sure exactly what they changed, okay? But they did improve her slightly, so it must just be a better percentage. We probably see it in the other video, actually. When you're watching it, probably I should take my own advice and watch that and actually see what they did change. But here we are, making the video now. So, yeah, I'm going to show her in campaign, just like how she can solo hold a lane down. First, we're going to do it with an attack speed gear. And then I'm also going to put some Awakens on her to see how she does them. Because, like this one, Awaken 1, each stack of chi each stack of chi restores 3% health per second. Crit damage is improved there. Surging Roar deals 100% increased damage at the final strike and inflicts stun. And Awaken 5 will get for every stack of chi consumed, increases attack speed by 100 after casting Surging Roar. So that's actually quite a lot, okay? That's actually quite a lot. Rage Regen is attack +2 on that one. So if she's attacking a lot, it's going to be interesting to see how fast she can build up that rage meter. Okay, currently, she does have an attack speed piece in here. And I know the substats are awful, I'm sorry. But the attack speed in here of 220... and I'll switch that out a bit for attack bonus just to see how much of a difference there is. So she has got 443 extra attack speed. Her crit rate is only 78%, unfortunately. It's the best I could get for now. Her base attack is 5881, which is very high. She has an extra 13,141 attack thanks to the attack bonus and attack bonus here. The artifact that is on her is Soul Drainer currently, so she's got an increase of block +1. Additionally, the wearer restores health equal to 1.2% of max health each time they deal damage to one target. So she's dealing a lot of damage. She's obviously going to build up that health restoration quite nicely. And imagine paired up with Awaken 1 here, each stack of chi restores 3% health per second. She's going to be quite self-sustaining, especially the fact that she's going to be dodging a lot as well. So, yeah, okay, all right, I hear you. Let's just show you what happens. Okay, but before we do, she does have an attack interval of 1.1 seconds, thanks to that 443. And I'll show you what happens in just one of the expert stages. And then we'll go from there, really. We'll go from there. I think it's chapter 5, 7, is it on? No. This one, chapter 5, 8. So we'll have a look here. Okay, so let's come in with Kineza up the top so that she's battling multiple enemies. Put Valeria in the bottom there just so we can stop those mages pushing through in a moment. So obviously, the attack speed increases the dodge chance as well. Every 100 is 5%. She's getting that heal from the Soul Drainer artifact. And you can see when they're missing, because it says miss on them. Or it says miss on Kineza. She's doing some nice damage, like fast, consecutive hits. See, now, if this guy hits us, it's going to hurt. So that needs to miss. So that missed, which is good. That missed again, which is good. See, that hit, and that hurt. And that hit again, and that hurt. But if she had that Awaken 1, she'd be healing now. She'd be healing now. The Vortex down there for Valeria. Her ultimate as well does some nasty damage, a Surging Roar. But again, that does improve with Awakens. She's held that lane down herself without a healer so far, and there's been plenty of enemies coming her way. That could change now, though. Yeah, one hit from him will kill her. I'm not going to put a healer up there. Miss. There, so she is dead now. That was the final enemies. Let's try it with her at a 1. Or... You know what? Let's just throw her straight to A5 now. She's going to get that heal, and we're going to see the heal working from A1. But A5, we're going to see the improved damage as well. Do we take it right up to A5? Yeah, I mean, it does increase the attack. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Look at all these resources. I know we are on a test server, okay? We haven't broke the game. This is the test server. That's why there's so much, so that we can test things for you. Have not done enough testing recently. I'm going to start doing a lot more testing to try and help you guys with content. So you see here, Surging Roar deals 100% increased damage at the final strike, and also now inflicts stun if it doesn't kill. I'm really interested to see how much she can heal up though. Okay, so now she's going to have a ton of attack speed. Which I think if you had her at A5, I really wouldn't focus too much into attack speed. I would literally just go for the attack bonus. Okay, so it's 5, 8 we was testing, and we'll go back to the same one and see how she does now with being Awaken 5. You should expect a big difference. Obviously, you're going to, okay? But what I really want to pay attention to is that heal, and yeah, also her extra damage as well from that chi for Surging Roar. Okay, you can see now she's got that chi. That's constant healing. And it's continuous as those orbs are going around her every second. So now we need to see her take a few hits. Obviously, it's disappeared now. So she actually does need to miss. Okay, good. She's got 1 chi. 2 chi. She's healing nicely, isn't she? She's healing really nicely on her own there. Like, that itself would be an A1, okay? So those orbs, the chi healing her is actually huge. The difference there. I know she's dealing extra damage. I know she's got an increased attack speed now thanks to those orbs. Chi orb. I call them orbs as chi. And I mean, she is hitting fast as well now. Yeah, look at her heal. That heal is strong. That self-sustain on her. That's really strong. That's really strong. But, you know, we've got to think, what content is she going to be really useful in? Because, you know, it's all right showing me in her campaign. But if we come to think of it, how, you know, is she going to be any good in Gear A 2? I mean, like, we need to think of the later game content. She can be good in Guild Boss. She can do good damage. But compared to the likes of Hex or, you know, the big hitters, Silas, big hitters, is she going to be doing as much there? Because we get limited on certain DPS spots for the Guild Boss. Although if you don't have those options, then she can go in there, right? Okay. Let's take off this piece here. I won't put an attack piece now because she has got that extra speed from her chi orbs now being A5, is it? Okay, which piece was it? This piece here. Yeah, we'll just throw on this one. There's no attack speed on this at all, but yeah, it is what it is. She's going to have more crit rate. She's got a lot more attack as well. So let's see how she ends up now with that change in gear. Just that attack bonus added to her, but she's also going to be getting that 100 for every chi orb that she has on her as well, thanks to her A5. You wouldn't get that without that, so I probably don't know if I'd suggest it unless you did have them. And that's going to be very few of you. I mean, the damage isn't a ton more, is it? It's not a huge amount more. Obviously, it is more, but... she's still going to... Yeah, I mean, if you've got her like this, then you're going to definitely want to just go for the attack bonus. She's killing so quick now, look. I think she's a good hero. I think she's a very good hero, and some people, you know, you may not, but I quite like Kineza. The way that she can, especially the fact that she's self-healing. With soul draining, she's going to be holding down, blocking free. And, you know, she can do good damage. You can see it here. I know Valeria as well. If we just look at Valeria a moment down the bottom, she is geared, by the way. If we look at her damage, I mean, 202k there on a big hit. Valeria is a solid hero, though. But she's not self-healing. She also doesn't have dodge. She does have defense down. Obviously, I'm comparing her now, aren't I? I mean, you could potentially effectively say, okay, I just need one less healer. And rather than having a healer behind Kineza, I could have another DPS. Potentially, that could be a way you could go. So there may be other ways that we can use it. I mean, if she doesn't have any chi, she doesn't heal, but I think that's just so effective. Okay. We've seen enough of that. We've seen enough of that. We've seen her in action. We know how she works. Let's have a little play with her and Guild Boss quickly. My Guild Boss teams are not like friggin' on the test server. They are not set up to be doing huge damage. So we are going to go to Nightmare 3. We're going to go to Nightmare 3. We're not going to hit Nightmare 4 because I know a team just won't handle it. Okay, it requires a lot of a setup to be doing that. Now, I do have Leia in here, but I won't be activating Leia's ultimate. I won't be activating this because it's restoring the. I mean, I guess we could. We could. But she is getting a damage boost, isn't she, when the ultimate is triggered. So I won't activate it. I'll just use her for her basic healing. And we're just going to put Kineza in. We're also going to throw in, actually, Valeria. Okay, and Valeria has good gear on as well. She has some really nice stats. 100% crit rate, 152% crit damage, an extra 11,000 attack. She does have a higher base than Kineza, doesn't she? Yes, she does. A much higher base than Kineza. Okay. Okay. So let's have a little look here at Guild Boss Nightmare 3. Just it's not like a frigging a clear run, okay? We just want to see how much damage she can do. So we're gonna throw Dolores, Kineza, Valeria. Actually, we'll throw Valeria up here. Leia and Hollow. Put up Rage Regen. Okay, so we can see the 29Ks. That is Kineza. Mind you, it's Valeria as well. We're just going to see how they do against each other, aren't we? Just wait for that shield phase. We've got our defense down as well, so obviously Kineza's going to benefit from that too. It's going to be interesting to see, actually, between Valeria and Kineza here. We're not activating this Liar, by the way, okay? We're not. We'll save Dolores again for the shield. Main thing is we're surviving these nukes. Okay, we're in the shield phase. Breaking that nicely. I'm interested to see what Kineza and Valeria here do against each other. Because Valeria hits hard, okay? She always does very well against the guild boss. And she is geared here. So that's going to be an interesting test. Remember, we did put that attack bonus onto Kineza. We took off the attack speed. So she is fully attack geared with attack speed substats as well. Are you going to click? You need to prop that. Oh, Kineza's ultimate coming in clutch there. That burst damage actually just getting us through that shield. I mean, the thing is, you can't activate Kineza's ultimate manually. It's automatically. But I'm going to take that as that was a bit luck. Okay, that was a little bit luck. Okay, Valeria has now gone down. He'll fly away. Let's have a look at the damage stats here, see how she's done. Remember, it is only Nightmare 3, not Nightmare 4. Okay, so compared to Valeria, 16.2 million. Valeria did 21.8 million. We know Valeria hits mega hard in the guild boss. But this is actually not a bad score. Okay, that's not a bad score. So she can be used here, but you may just have much better options to use. Okay, if you don't, potentially Kineza, you can use her into your guild boss team. Remember, she is a 5 here. She is getting a damage increase as well, and a speed increase on that. So that's going to vary your result too. Okay, so that's your showcase for Kineza. Let me know your thoughts. Are you going to be pulling for this hero, or will you prefer to have Kriya? Because we also have a showcase video up there, and that's Kriya against Karmat. And the results are very interesting, okay? So I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a fantastic day, even wherever you are. Goodbye.